Yo, 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 what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Sebastian Ryder, and you tapped into a new episode of Cut Different TV. And this is rare, man, because we got somebody from the West Coast. I mean, damn near the western, northernmost point, Seattle. Is raining outside right now. He used to a lot of rain in Seattle. But before we introduce you to our guest today, make sure you hit that big red button that says subscribe under whatever you watching this on. Drop likes and comment throughout the video. And hopefully you might have just found your new favorite artist. We got Doc Backer in the building, man. What's happening with you?
Nothing much, just hanging out, enjoying New York.
Just vibing?
Yeah.
I mean, how many products do you use for your hair, or do you not use any at all?
Honestly, just shampoo and conditioner. I don't
Use the
just,
Head and Shoulder shit? Like,
yeah, right now at home, because I just moved into a new place, yeah, I just got the Head and Shoulders. That's
they be
it.
killing me with the ads. But I guess that shit works. Head and Shoulders, holla at us. But shit, man, you a true artist, man. You do instrumentals. You do, you know what I'm saying? You can play the guitar. Tell them about everything that you do. It's not just vocals.
Shit, I can play guitar, I can play bass, I can play drums, a little bit of keyboard, I sing, I rap. I kind of do it all, but I would say primarily I'm a songwriter. So whatever form the song is best suited to be in is how I will create the song.
Word. Okay, bet. And then I haven't really talked to many people from Seattle. You know what I'm saying? Is that environment encouraging for songwriters, musicians, or is that something that like you have to kind of move around for that plant to be watered?
Yeah, you got to move around for that to be watered. I would say as much as I love Seattle for its historical roots in music, the current gigging scene there is not that healthy for most musicians.
So when you move around, obviously you're in New York for a little bit, but when you move around, is there a specific area that you get a lot of resonation from?
Yeah. When I was just on tour, like a lot of the places in the South and then like kind of in the Midwest really were resonating with my stuff. But like, for example, the show in Seattle was probably like my least favorite show of the tour. Cause it's kind of like what Homegirl was talking about earlier, how artists in New York are kind of like cool with other artists from New York. It's the same vibe in Seattle. If you're also from Seattle, people are, like, who is this guy? I kind of know him, but yeah, it's like that kind of vibe.
We grew up in the same environment. What makes him more special than me? Why should I listen to what he's saying?
Exactly.
I feel you. Word. And you said that you dropped 9 projects?
Yeah, so far.
So is doing all these different sounds and everything that you explore, is that like, tell me a little bit more about that catalog.
Growing up, I listened to a lot of rock music. So the first music I made was just alternative rock and roll. And then I don't know, I found Future and Young Thug and got a little bit influenced. And then I actually started making folk music after that. I was like, let me take these flows I found and like started putting over the acoustic guitar. And now on my most recent album, I've kind of just made a straight hip hop album that I really love.
Fire.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about that. You know what I'm saying? That project.
This is my last album called Babylon that came out last year. It's just an album kind of reflecting how chaotic the culture is in America currently. Like Babylon is Jewish word for just like droning on and telling a lot of lies and like little fibs. So it's just kind of how I felt the vibe was when I made that album. There's a lot of people telling a lot of lies. That just album is kind of reflective of the energy that I felt.
Yeah, and then y'all might have heard of like the richest man in Babylon. Is Babylon, so you're playing off the Jewish word.
Yeah, well, Babylon is a place, but then Babel is a Jewish word for to just like talk and say nothing, essentially. You ever talk to someone that just saying a whole lot of nothing?
Yeah.
Babbling.
And then in the Bible, there's the Tower of Babel.
Yeah, Babylon.
And that's like
everybody
that has like.
Yeah, and the word comes from that because everyone was lying there. And that's why God.
Speaking different languages and bullshit. And yeah, I feel it. God got rid of that.
Yeah, he said none of that, none of them.
Yeah, but you got a new record out right now.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
It's called Shoot the. It's also kind of a politically charged song. It's like the chorus is shoot the man and take it. And it's just about how everyone's kind of dissatisfied with their leaders and their political representatives. And like, damn, you got a problem, just shoot the man and take it.
Yeah. Luigi Mangione would probably fuck with that record.
Yeah, probably a little bit inspired by that. I didn't put that together, but yeah, I made that song a little bit after that happened. So probably subconsciously that was part of it.
Word. So do you leverage your music, I guess, to kind of get out those messages and ideologies? Like
it's for me personally, because otherwise I'm just gonna run my mouth in the morning to whoever I'm talking to and annoy the shit out of them talking about like whatever pissed me off this week. So it's just my outlet to the world.
Fire.
Yeah.
I rock with that, man.
It's how I
And,
cope with the change, I guess.
I feel it. And so you're not a stranger to the road as well. You know what I'm saying? I think you did what? It was like 40 days or something you were on
Yeah,
tour with?
40 different dates, yeah.
Yeah, with Ritz.
Yeah, with Ritz.
Right? Tell me a little bit for somebody that, you know, hasn't necessarily tapped into that genre or has him as necessarily a library regular. You feel me? Tell us a little bit about him as an artist and how that tour was.
He's a flawless live performer, which I didn't know till I went on tour. I knew about his music when I was younger, and then my old management team sent him my project, and he was like, hey, you want to come on the road? I was like, cool. I was not expecting how flawless this man is live. He has a cult fan base that come out like it's Tuesday night in the middle of Wisconsin, and the fucking joint is packed the fuck out. I was not expecting the kind of energy that guy had, but the guy's kind of inspiring because he's worked on cultivating his cult fan base that he got being on Strange Music for years, and he's just, the merch this guy sells is crazy, bro. Like the line is like around the block of the venue, like
That's sick.
Yeah.
So how did you make that connection and you know, what was your involvement on the tour?
I was opening for him every
Nice.
night of the tour.
Nice.
Yeah, and my old team just sent in my last album that I was talking about, Babylon, and he liked it, so I got that opportunity.
Just wanted to take a quick second to shout out one of our partners, Upstream.io. If you're looking for a tool or a platform that allows you to streamline your customer relationship management, no matter what business you're in, whether you want to manage leads, you want to manage clients that you already have, if you want to have a website that allows you to streamline all of your offerings and showcase who you are as a brand or business, look no further. And if you're looking to streamline all of your content scheduling and you don't want to use 5-6 different platforms to make sure that you're getting content out on time, look no further. Upstream.io, and it's certified cut different. Now back to the interview. And so, you know what I'm saying? Opening for an artist like that has such a cult fan base, a lot of times when they have that strong fan base, they're like, I'm only here to see this artist.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I've been waiting my whole life to come see this
Yeah.
person and show. What's it like opening for an artist like that? And I guess, what's your favorite part of performing?
It was nerve-wracking for the first few shows, definitely for sure. And then there were like a bunch of people yelling, "Where's Ritz?" Like it's like, but it was almost became something that I enjoyed because it gave me the like energy to like really do 110% effort every night and really like convert these people into like fucking with my shit. And like, no, it was really satisfying, like seeing some people in the front row be kind of like this, and then by the end they're like,
Yeah, I rock with it.
they come in, they
might
buy
Shazam
a
this
CD, bought a CD, bought some hoodies and stuff. I was like, okay, I enjoyed the challenge.
Word.
Yeah.
And what is tour life like for someone that's never been on tour?
It's kind of like the military. It's hurry up and wait. Yeah, it's just like there's like no time. Get up, drive 8 hours, get sound check, and then you just wait for like 3 hours till your opening slot, right? So it's a lot of hurry up and wait.
So how do you like take care of basic maintenance, like brushing your teeth, showering, catching these vibes? Like, cause are you on a tour bus?
We had our own van.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that made it a little bit easier. But low key, I was brushing my teeth in the fucking venue bathroom most of the time. There was like no time in the morning. We're like, oh, we're up, we're late, we gotta go, because if we don't go right now, we're literally not gonna make sound check. Yeah.
Thugging it. Word.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
And hopefully you found some time to use the Head and Shoulders.
Yep, definitely.
get
Yeah,
situated.
yeah.
I rock with it, bro.
Bro, it was some sweaty ass shows down there.
I rock with it, man. And I fuck with your look and your swag and your vibe. Like, what are some early inspirations, like musically, that got you into music?
Musically, my first musical experience that I remember was finding like Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day on, so and I was just playing that shit on loop. I remember for like 2 hours, just like, damn, music's kind of cool. And then I kind of got into writing poetry from there, and like I was like, damn, I can put the poetry over the guitar thing I just made, and rest is kind of history. But yeah, I don't know. I also saw a Taylor Swift documentary when I was like 13, and I seen how much money this woman made, and I was like, I think I can do that.
Yeah. And so you got into music obviously through poetry.
Yeah.
Which, you know, music is poetry with a beat under it, some vibes, and depending on who you ask, some spells. You feel me? Words or spells.
Yeah.
So how did you made that transition? Like, was it a easy transition from spoken word, or was it, straight from pen to pad and then to actual verbing?
It was, I was really, really awkward, I would say, the first couple years of trying to figure out how to formulate my words over rhythmic patterns, right? But then it just all came together. But yeah, no, it kind of was like, no one's gonna stand here listening to me recite poetry all like boring, so I might as well just pick up a guitar and jazz it up.
Right, fire.
Seemed
And,
like a best way to spread the message.
definitely, hell yeah. And you got all these DSPs, all these streaming platforms. You know what I'm saying? That can tap in with you. Regardless, though, I mean, obviously somebody that's been on a tour, somebody could say that, being on a tour, working with one of their artists that they respect and look up to, they could say that that's success as an artist, because a lot of people never make it to that point.
That's
But
true.
what would you define as success for your artistic career?
Oh, damn, I'm trying to sell out arenas. Yeah, so like until I'm fucking selling big ass venues out, I don't define myself as successful. But that's just how I personally keep myself hungry.
I feel that. I rock with that. And shit, hit that big red button that says subscribe. Drop likes on this video, man. This is dope because we usually work with a certain sector of genres and specific artists that come through, and the stories are different. And it's rare that we have somebody come in that does it all. You know what I'm saying? The guitar, you playing other instruments, you vibing, you on tour with other rock stars. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Sebastian Ryder. Really appreciate y'all tuning into today's interview. Just wanted to take a quick second to shout out one of our partners, CapCut. If you're looking for a platform that's going to be easy to use and that's going to allow you to take long form content and chop it up into bite-sized clips, look no further than CapCut. It's truly got everything that you need to take a simple piece of content and make it exciting, more engaging, and drive more eyes to your brand or business. I hope that you gain as much value out of this platform as we do at Cut Different TV. Back to the interview. But I want to know from your perspective, what would you say makes you cut different, Doc Backer?
I would say the brutal honesty in my music, to the point that it makes me uncomfortable a lot of the time when I go and I listen to it. And yeah, I would just say that the honesty in the music, because life is about change, and if you're not acknowledging that change constantly, are you really living in your truth?
Damn, I rock with that. All right, hopefully y'all rocked with it too. That's like the initiation on Cut Different. Feel me? We do talking before, you feel me? We do other stuff, but until you tell us what makes you cut different, until you tell the world, you feel me? So welcome to the Cut Different family. And obviously you got the Shoot the record out right now. Is there anything else for somebody seeing you for the first time, or even one of your fans that's tuning in? Is there a message that you want to, you know what I'm saying, give to them right now and leave them with?
If you're not angry, you're not paying attention, and you should check out my YouTube channel.
Where's the YouTube channel?
YouTube channel is Doc Backer. Just search it up. It's got I think we have 120 different music videos out and different creative little projects on there. It's a kind of a Black Mirror-esque experience all the way through.
I rock with that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go tap into that myself. I love some Black Mirror.
Yeah,
And you mentioned too, when you were talking about the tour, and you said people went and bought CDs, they went and bought merch. Where can they support you? How can they,
www.docbacker.com.
Word. Okay.
There's merch on there. If there's any tickets to an upcoming event, it will also be found there. My Instagram is also just @DocBacker. Twitter is the same.
Everything
pretty easy to find. Yeah.
Pretty easy to find, man.
Yeah.
What's the record if somebody goes straight from this interview, they want to go type in a Doc Backer record? What is the one that they should listen to that tells them the most about who you are as an artist?
Go listen to the new record, Shoot the. I'm the best information you can know about me is the most recent.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And I like this guy, man. I hope y'all like him too, man. I go by the name of Sebastian Ryder. Y'all just tapped into another episode of Cut Different TV, and we got the one and only
Doc Backer.
And we outside, man. Appreciate you coming and joining us. We'll see y'all next time.
All right, thank you.